So fund one, equity fund two. We'll do a capital call. The next phase three, we'll do a capital call. 26 million. We will start a debt fund. I'll explain why. We will we'll work on putting together a mortgage model, and this is what I think a lot of people have problems with, is that they make these models, and what they don't understand is on chain. In order to so there is no jurisdiction that recognizes a blockchain asset at all. They don't recognize it. So all of these assets that you're doing initially on chain is for the customer experience. So it seems like things are being done instantly on chain, which DOMUS will do the ICO on that, which would be a liquidity event. A lot of these things, and start to build out that infrastructure. But a lot of these things that are done on chain will have secondary processing off chain because no one recognizes it. And a lot of people just, I want, for whoever is interested in investing here, they need to understand that, because a lot of people are saying, well, how are you doing a mortgage product on chain? We're not doing a mortgage product on chain. On chain is just consummating the transaction. It looks instant, but you still got to do all this processing. You got to record the note and the mortgage, and not the note. We got to record the mortgage. You got to do all that stuff off chain. It's just the experience of it is on chain. So it's important to understand it, and that's what a lot of people are missing. They're creating these things on chain, but then they don't have a bridge to get it to reality. Yes, in the future, do I believe that a lot of these things could be completely on chain? Absolutely. With some lobbying, years from now, I do believe that like right now, all of these things will be done on chain. We'll process the money off chain, so that jurisdictions can get paid. So we'll collect all the doc stamps on a deed, all of the intangible taxes. When we do these things, they're going to get money, right? So I think, years after this has been perfected, could you go to a jurisdiction and say, hey, listen, why do you have an official records department? Half of your transactions, this can be done on chain. It could be more secure. It can increase your revenue, right? So, hey, why not adopt this on chain? Let's take out this part of your official records, right? Put everything on chain. You're gonna get more money, and you're going to lose an expense, right? You're gonna get the same amount of money or more, because there's gonna be more transactions on chain, and you're gonna be able to reduce your overhead, right? By not managing this. Just put it on a blockchain, on a public blockchain that you control. And so, yeah, do I think that we'll eventually get there? But until then, you have to have a bridge, right? And it's a lot of people that they make this fancy thing. It's off chain. It's on chain, but they don't have a bridge to take it to make it reality. And no one's gonna come to them, right? The government's not going to come to them. And then a lot of times they try to make it where they don't pay taxes, and they're trying to get around taxes and all that. No. Pay the taxes. That's how you get these guys on board. That's how you're going to get if you can show to a politician, yeah, where they can raise revenue and lower the lower the tax burden on maybe another part of the budget. Hey, I think you're going to have a more powerful argument if you show the benefit instead of just being for you know giving trying to pass off your libertarian view. Deed fractionalization. So we created a DOMUS deed. Now we're going to work on fractionalizing it. We'll invest in iterating the models. We're spending enough money on the previous models to get them up and running. And but we're going to have to iterate. We're going to get feedback. We're going to have to iterate all of these models to make them better and better as they go through. I'll talk about how we'll iterate that in a little bit. Then we'll need to get our own Horizon core developed so that it processes the information in the house. We'll add 50 additional doors of Horizon IntelliHomes. We're going to add 25 interim mortgages. I'll explain how that works in a little bit. We'll continue to fundraise. Okay, we got the same products, services, clients from previous phase. We're going to add something. We're going to add the REIC platform. The REIC platform is going to be key because it's going to help with the iterations. This is going to help us be able to test and grow the network. Your early adopters are going to be the REIC community because they're always trying to find ways to get deals done faster. They need liquidity. And so our REIC platform, what we're looking for, some of the highlights of it is we want to be able to make a platform. We're going to take that our appraisal platform and our investment, the appraisal model, the investment model, integrated into the REIC platform, where a wholesaler, right, in that community that wants to wholesale their house, maybe they want to sell us a home, they could put their property that they have locked down online, and they can get an instant offer. They can get exactly what our ARV would be, and they could know how much to sell it to us for, and we could instantly pick that property up from them. So we're talking about instant cash offers. Anyone actually could submit something where we get instant cash offers. And with the 25 interim loans, we'll also offer from our debt fund, we will offer instant hard money loans. Okay, so that's going to be the next iteration of our products.